Have you ever thought about Hitler and wondered who in the alt-right mind would want to tap that willingly? Turns out it's Ava Hitler, formerly known as Ava Braun, and I'm here to give you 5 juicy ass facts about their relationship. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this bumpy ass ride. Fact number 1. The German public didn't know about Hitler and Ava's relationship until after the war had happened. And I just have to say, the explanation behind this is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's everything that you want and more. So, unsurprisingly, it was Hitler who was the one who didn't want to go public with his relationship with Ava. Mainly because, and I'm not kidding with you here, he believed that women in Germany wanted him sexually. And as a result, he believed that his bachelor status increased his appeal to the public because, according to him, everyone just wanted his Frankführer with a side of diktat. And I suppose if he were married or openly in a relationship with someone, he believed that people wouldn't be interested in his politics or his body as much anymore. Okay, I have 2 things to say about this. I think that Hitler is grossly overestimating his appeal to women. I don't know, maybe in the 1930s this guy did things for chicks, but now no to all of that. Like, I personally don't find Hitler appealing. And I know that may sound mean. It's just the mustache doesn't do anything for me. Or the genocide. I don't know. That's just me. And another thing. I thought I had the world's largest ego. God, was I wrong. He must have felt powerful though. Anyway, let's move on to fact number 2. Ava met Hitler when she was 17 and he was a bit older than her by 23 years. But don't worry, they didn't start dating until Ava was nice and legal. By the way, I just wanted to let you know that Hitler had a nickname around this time. People were calling him Herr Wolf, which means Mr. Wolf, which is a pretty fitting nickname because he's a fucking predator, but I digress. Fact number 3. This one's a dark one. So, on May 1935, Ava Braun attempted to take her life by overdosing on sleeping pills. Apparently, she did this to get Hitler's attention because this was like a year after Hitler had become dictator of Germany. Between flipping off the old school UN, planning a hostile takeover of the world, and meth, there really wasn't much time he had for Ava. So I'm gonna keep my big ass mouth quiet. I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. I mean, I know how I feel about this, but I'm not gonna let you know how I feel because I'm scared that Twitter might come to get me. I still think that she was being low-key Fact number 4. In terms of politics, Ava wasn't really that interested. She was a sporty bitch. But you know, between skiing, swimming, gymnastics, athletics, and just being pretty, there really wasn't much time she had to dedicate to politics. Which sounds weird to me. I don't know why. It's like the president's wife not being into politics. It's just weird. So Hitler didn't mind her not giving a shit about politics. In fact, he kind of encouraged her. You see, Hitler believed that politics were the man's domain and that the women should, I don't know, fuck off. It sounds crass when I say it, but remember who we're talking about here. So yeah, he gave Ava a sheltered life and he kind of pampered her. And in return, she butted the fuck out. The only time Ava actually paid attention to politics was when she found out that Hitler was planning on banning the manufacture and sale of cosmetics and female luxuries, whatever those are. So Ava heard about this and she wasn't really happy about that because, you know, without her cosmetics and female luxuries, how will she look pretty? Yeah, so she approaches Hitler and she's like, hey, no. And he's like, okay, I'm not gonna ban them, I'm just gonna hold production, which is better in some way. I don't know. Let's move on to the final fact, which is fact number 5. Let's end with a tragedy. So Hitler and Ava were only married for 40 hours before. I'm just gonna refer to it as the bunker incident. So Ava was living in Munich at this time and Hitler was in Berlin, hiding in the Führer bunker, which is the bunker for the Führer for those of you guys who don't understand German. And Ava was actually advised to go into hiding because at this point the war was over and Germany had lost. Ava refused to go into hiding. She chose to stand by Hitler and be there as he died. So they met at the Führer bunker and then they got married on midnight on the 28th of April 1945. The next morning they hosted a small wedding breakfast. Then at 1 p.m. on the 30th of April 1945, Ava and Hitler say goodbye to their staff and members of the inner circle. Then they go into the study, and that's the end of Hitler and Ava. And the end of this video. Thank you for watching. There's no moral since it's a fact video, but my overall impression of this relationship was it was better than I thought. I thought that it was gonna be like a complete crap show, but yeah, it's pretty tame because Hitler really cared about Ava. So much so he even wanted to make sure that her needs were met even after he died, because she was mentioned in his will, and apparently she was supposed to be given a sum of money in installments to make sure that she didn't have to go without, which is surprisingly considerate. So yeah, knowing about this side of Hitler makes me uneasy. He's still Hitler though.